Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the bond parameters. Bond parameters. First, bond length. What is bond length? Bond length may be defined as the average distance between the center of nuclei of the two bonded atoms in a molecule. Is called bond length. Bond length is measured by spectroscopic X-ray diffraction and electron diffraction techniques. This is the two atom A and B. They are bonded. Center of nucleus in the atom A and this is the center of nucleus atom B. Both are bonded and this is called bond length. Ra is the atomic radius of A and Rb with the atomic radius of B. But total distance Ra and Rb is called bond length. The bond length in a covalent molecule AB R equal to Ra plus Rb, where R equal to bond length and Ra and Rb is the covalent radius of atom A and B respectively. Then how to bond length effect on the flowing factors? Bond length depends on the flowing factor. First, bond length increases with the increase in size of the atom. Simple examples for HCl. Their bond length is 127 picometer, but ClCl, their bond length is 177 picometer. Bond length decreases with the multiplicity of bonds increases. Okay. Bond length decreases with the multiplicity of bonds increases. For example, carbon-carbon single bond, their bond length is 154 picometer. But carbon-carbon double bonds, their bond length is 134 picometers. Then second parameters we discuss bond angle. What is bond angle? Bond angle defined as the average angle between the line representing the orbital containing the bonding electrons is called bond angle. It is determined by a spectroscopic method. For example, BF3. Their bond angle is 120 degree. Each BF3 120 120. And bond angle of water molecules, their bond angle is 104.5 degree. And bond angle of methane, their bond angle 109.5 or 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, this is the formula of BF3, water and CH4, methane. And second parameter is third parameter, bond enthalpy or bond energy. What is bond enthalpy? The amount of energy required to break 1 mole of bonds of a particular type between two atoms in a gaseous state is called bond enthalpy. The unit of bond enthalpy is kilojoule mole inverse. For example, hydrogen bond enthalpy in a hydrogen atom is 435.8 kilojoule mole inverse. Similarly, this hydrogen atoms required amount of energy 435 to convert hydrogen atom in a gaseous state. Another, oxygen is also get converted the gaseous atom. Their amount of energy is required 498 kilojoule mole inverse. But nitrogen get converted gaseous atom. Their bond enthalpy is high 946.0 kilojoule mole inverse. So Our conclusion is larger the bond dissociation enthalpy, stronger will be the bond. You see here, the hydrogen have their bond enthalpy 435.8 kJ mole inverse, oxygen 498 kJ mole inverse, and nitrogen 946 kJ mole inverse. So the bond enthalpy is increases, their bond strength is also increases. And next parameters, bond order. What is bond order? Bond order is given by the number of bond between the two atoms in a molecules is called bond order. For examples, hydrogen, their bond order is 1. Oxygen, their bond is 2, so their bond order is 2. Nitrogen, their bond order 3. And we took some isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic molecules and ions have identical bond order. For examples, fluorine, oxygen 2 minus, N2, CO, NO plus. You see here F2, number of electron is valence electron is 14. O2 2 minus, number of valence electron is also 14. So their bond order is equal 1 1. And we also take another examples N2CONO. How many number of valence electron? Nitrogen, number of valence electron is 10. CO, number of valence electron is 10. NO plus, number of valence electron is 10. So their bond order is identical, same. Okay, 3 3 3. If increase the bond order, bond enthalpy also increase and bond length decreases, then the molecules is stable. Okay, sorry. And next, resonance structure. What is resonance structure? Resonance is a way of describing bonding in certain molecules or ions by the combination of several contributing structure. This is called resonance or resonance structure. For examples, we take examples of O3, ozone. We represent 3 oxygen atoms in this manner. Their bond length 121 picometer and single bond 148 picometer. This bond length also here 121 picometer and 148 picometer. So the transfer of electron in lone pair and multiple bonds as a lone pair. In both directions, two resonating structure is possible, and mixing of two resonating structures to form hybrid structure of O3. This is the resonance hybrid structure of ozone. Similarly, resonating structure of CO2. We put central atom C and oxygen atom into both sides. So how many resonating structures is possible? There are 3 resonating structures possible. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can write here. And these 2 electrons can transfer to bond formations. So it having plus charge, and transfer of this multiple bond in the lone pair, so it carry negative charge. Similarly, this oxygen transfer electron to form bond, and this multiple bond to transfer electron pairs. This has negative charge and positive charge. So total number of resonating is 3 in the CO2 molecules. You also see here resonating structure of CO3 2 minus. How many resonating structure are possible? There are 3 resonating structure is possible of CO3 carbonate ion. Okay. First of all, you count total number of valence electron, and using the single bond with total number of atoms, and then remaining number of non-bonding electron put on the oxygen atoms or carbon atoms. So this is the complete structure of resonating structure. Next parameter, polarity of bond. The polarity of bonds may first come here, dipole moment. Dipole moment is defined as the product of the magnitude of charge on any one of the atom and the distance r between them. Okay, dipole moment is represented as mu. So we take two atoms, one is the positive charge and another is the negative charge, and their distance between the center of nuclei is r. Okay, distance between center of charge. So dipole moment is the product of charge of any body, either positive charge or negative charge, and distance. So therefore dipole moment mu equal to charge into distance. Charge represented as q, mu equal to q into r. Dipole moment is expressed in dB. Okay, dB we represented capital D units, but in SI units of mu is coulomb meter, and 1 dB equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 18 electron second micron centimeter, that is 1 dB equal to final value 3.335 into 10 to the power minus 30 coulomb meter, not centimeter, coulomb meter. Okay, dipole moment is a vector quantity. It is depicted by a small arrow. Okay, this is the showing positive charge and this arrow is showing the negative charge. For example, HF. This is show the dipole moment. H having the partial positive charge and F having the partial negative charge. Dipole moment in a diatomic molecules like HCl, the dipole moment is 1.03 dB. For polyatomic molecules like CO2, their dipole moment is 0 because force of attraction is 0 both sides. Okay, and dipole moment of water molecules, this dipole moment the resultant force, so their dipole moment is 1.83 dB. And let us now discuss what is the application of dipole moment. Dipole moment between some polar and non-polar molecules. The molecules having dipole moment are called polar molecules. For example, CO2, BF3, CH4, CCl4, etc. have their dipole moment. Point second, the molecules having zero dipole moment is non-polar molecules. For example, H2, N2, O2, Cl2 have zero dipole moment. And let us now we discuss Pajan's rule. Okay, what is Pajan's rule? It have the following rules. Rule 1, the smaller the size of cation and the larger the size of anion, the greater the covalent character of ionic bonds. The ionic bonds can greater covalent character in this rule if size of cation is smaller and size of anion is larger. Rule second, greater the charge on the cation, greater the covalent character of the ionic bond. That means large number of charge of cation that show large number of covalent character. And third, for two cation of similar size, the electronic configuration n-1 dn ns0, the transition element have more polarizing than that of noble gas configuration ns2 np6 alkali and alkaline earth metals. For example, CuCl is more covalent character than NaCl. Why? Because Cu is the transition elements Cu is the transition elements, and sodium is the alkali metals. So copper having so more polarizing power. Why? Because it is the n-1 DNNS 0 electronic configuration, and it is the stable electronic configuration like noble gas NH2NP6. This three is the Fajans rule. Next, polarizing power. What is polarizing power? The power of cation to cause distortion in the electron cloud of negative ion, referred to as its polarizing power. And what is polarizability? The polarizability, the ability of an ion to undergo distortion, is called its polarizability. Okay. Thank you for watching this video.